YouTube is a great place to watch videos, or even upload your own, but does it have a place in education? Let's think about whether YouTube can be useful in education and evaluate the possible pros and cons. YouTube is free. You don't have to pay anything to use YouTube. All you have to do is sign up for an account. And if all you're doing is viewing videos, you don't even have to sign up. However, since YouTube is free, it also means that videos are basically public, which raises concerns about copyright, ownership, and fair use. YouTube is popular. That means that students, teachers, and administrators are likely to recognize the name and have probably visited the site. This can be a benefit in generating student interest and engagement, ease of access, and possibly even institutional publicity. However, due to its popularity, some people may view YouTube as unscholarly, unprofessional, or even inappropriate for use in education. Part of this is because of the entertainment aspect of YouTube, and there is certainly a wealth of content on the site that is of questionable taste. Much of the content on YouTube is very authentic, meaning the content creators are just average people, and you're getting the information straight from the source. There are no high-end studio effects, no bells and whistles, just ordinary people contributing to the collective video folksonomy that is YouTube. And since there is so much content on YouTube, you're likely to find information on just about any topic, and timely information can be posted before professional news outlets pick it up. However, some of the content on YouTube is also inauthentic or fake. Sometimes videos are intentionally fabricated. Other times the sources of information are simply not legitimate. It's like researching text content online. Wikipedia may be very accurate, or there could be vandals intentionally posting untruths. For the most part, YouTube is pretty easy to use. If you're simply browsing videos, anyone who knows how to perform a simple keyword search can use YouTube. And if you want to create an account, upload or record videos, and even customize your own YouTube channel, most of the steps involved are pretty simple and easy to understand. However, it may be difficult to coordinate educational activities that involve YouTube, especially if you plan on including an entire class. Educational activities should be carefully planned to ensure that they are effective and worthwhile for your students, and that they meet some learning need and educational objective. Don't consider using YouTube simply for its coolness factor without having a good fit to incorporate YouTube in your curriculum, and be sure to consider all the logistics of using YouTube for coordinated educational activities. YouTube hosts your videos. This is great because you don't have to worry about the size of files on your website or server. However, because your videos are hosted on YouTube, that also means you must abide by their terms of use. And there are possible risks of housing your content on a proprietary site like YouTube, like what happens if the site suddenly goes away? How portable is the content? And the issues of copyright and ownership like I mentioned earlier. Because YouTube is on the internet, it is easy to access. However, not only do you need an internet connection, you also need high bandwidth to watch videos on YouTube, and some networks may block YouTube. To recap, deciding whether to use YouTube in education depends on several factors. If a hosted platform for videos that are easy to view, access, and share is something that you would want to include in your curriculum, then there are surely many creative and engaging ways that it could be used. If you are hesitant to upload your content to a site like YouTube because of copyright concerns, the collegiality of YouTube, or perhaps your students do not have sufficient access to the site, then you may want to reconsider. Thanks for watching.